Good morning, everybody. Yesterday's live about how to make money on social media. I was in the comment section and I received a question from someone on Facebook asking, do I have any suggestions on how to build credit? I do. And I am against credit. Y'all should know that by now. But if I know how and you ask, I'm going to share what I know, keeping my personal opinions to the side of why I don't like credit. Whole nother story for another day. I would use this way to build credit again if credit was important to me. That way is a secured credit card. A secured credit card you get from your bank, any bank. It don't have to be a bank you are affiliated with. Any bank, go and tell me you want a secure credit card. And I'm going to tell you what it is later. Let me tell you how to do it first. Go to the bank, tell me you want to open up a secure credit card. Customer service will assist you with that. Different banks have different amounts to open up the account with. Some banks, the minimum amount to open up a secure credit card is $200. Some banks is $300. You can do more if you like. Yeah, you need to use money to open up this credit card. What is a secure credit card? Is a credit card that you use your money to build credit with. Let's say you use $500 to open up the account. That $500 go into a savings account, which will not affect you with taxes or anything like that. It's basically escrow. You put the money in the account. You get the card usually in the mail. Some banks may do it. You get the card that day. I have no idea. You get the card, you start using the card. The best way to build your credit is if you have a 500 credit limit on that card, don't use $500 unless you have to. I would use $100 to $150 of that, no more than $200 a month from that, and pay it off. I'm gonna get back to the pay it off part. Sticking with the secure credit card, that's how it go. Within 6 to 8 months, your credit will be boosted hundreds. Like you have a fair, I believe 600 is fair credit. It's just crazy. Um, keep your feelings aside, shy. I believe a 600 credit score is fair, and you have that in like 3 to 4 months, easy. Um, most people, whatever you need credit for, I have no idea. Don't want to know why. Please don't tell me. You need to have at least fair or good credit for a significant amount of time, depending on what it is you're using the credit for. Some people may want you to have that good credit for X amount of years. How many years? I don't know. I don't rock with credit. Um, Whenever you're ready to close out your secure credit card, you go back to the bank, you go back to customer service, tell them you want to close out your secure credit card. You do the paperwork, you sign for that savings account, escrow account to be closed, and you get your money back. Your money will go into, either if you have an account there, will go into your whatever your account is they took the monies from. If you don't have an account, you go back there and get the money. I have no idea, but you get the money back from your secure credit card. That 200 or 300 or 500, whatever you put into it, you get back. With any credit card, the way to build credit, and this is what they don't tell us, you, is that, yeah, you pay your credit card, but when do you pay your credit card? Like, when you pay your credit card bill is the important issue, because these credit agencies, they report to the credit bureaus at a certain time of the month. You want to pay your credit card bill by the statement date, not the due date. Let's see, you got your statement date. I don't do credit cards. I got a phone in my pocket. I hate this phone. 1, 3. I got 3 phones there. I don't like this phone. I hate this phone. Where are my other phones at? Statement date. I want to get this before, test my intelligence before I Google. You got your statement date and your billing date. Your billing date. Is that what it? Yeah, your billing date and your statement date. Let's see what Google says. I don't like Google either. We'll talk about that later. The dark web has much more info. When trying to build credit, when is the best time to pay your credit cards bill?
According to NerdWallet, at the very least, you should pay your credit card bill by its due date every month. But in some cases, you can do yourself a favor by paying it even earlier, whenever your credit utilization gets close to 30%.
When your credit utilization, how much of your credit you've used, get close to 30%. 30% is how much I would use a month trying to build credit. I wouldn't even go half of that. You're trying to build credit. Your small purchases on Amazon, use your secure credit card. Pay your cell phone bill once a month and a few small purchases, not like, don't even go half of that. Your statement date and your billing date. Let's see what they say about that. Your billing date, your statement date. I want to say you want to pay it by your statement date. Let's see what Google has to say. Should I pay my credit card off by the statement date?
According to Credit Card Insider, this is a guide to help you understand what amount of money you should pay, when you should pay, and why. Here's the quick version. We recommend you always pay the full statement balance by the due date. This makes it easy to stay out of credit card debt while avoiding expensive interest and fees.
All right, let me break this down. The billing date, the billing date, the billing date, the statement date. I don't know. Y'all do credit cards. Y'all should know this if you do credit cards. Let's say your one date is on the 22nd. Like, they'll bill you from the 22nd to the 22nd of each month, okay? They bill you from the 22nd to the 22nd. So from the 22nd of January to the 22nd of February, you're being billed for what you used for that time. Yet your statement date will be the 25th of every month. So you want to pay by, I want to say it's the statement date. I don't do credit, so I can't help you with that. But you want to find it wherever you go get your secure credit card from, or if you have Visa, whatever those companies are, ask them, should I pay by this date or should I pay by this date? Use statement, billing date, use those words. Because one of those dates are the dates they report to the bureaus, to the credit bureaus. So you want to pay before that date. So when they report to the credit card, I wish y'all would do your research and understood what this stuff is. I'm shy, don't go there. So you want to have your bill paid before those 3 companies get that you owe this money and you have an unpaid balance. You want to make your balance 0 before they report to those companies. Like, that's it. Secure credit card, yes, it's going to take money to open the account. In the long run, you have no fees. Your credit is built faster. And you know when your credit start getting good, start getting cleaned up, in their words, cleaned up, because you're going to start getting credit card offers. You're pre-approved and all that. You take that if you want to. other ways to build credit that I would do. I don't do credit cards. That would work, but you gotta read that fine print and all of that. I wouldn't do it. That's the only way I know, that only way I would do if I had to build credit. I've done it in the past. I've had a card several times. I've had a secured card several times in the past. In here, I used to do credit, and the first time I had it for like 1 year. After that, I had that card for maybe 3 years. Yeah, my credit score at one time was like, yeah. Now my credit is like, I don't want good credit. Don't go there, Shy. Hope I answered your question. I don't know what the name was on Facebook. I don't know why you asked me that, knowing I said in that how to make money on social media video live that I don't do credit, and you asked me that. So I'm forced to tell you how to build credit without the fees and all that shenanigans being tied in. And I recommend a secure credit card to build your credit because it's your money. You're going to be mindful of what you're spending. Yeah. A secure credit card is just that. It's a credit card. It does not have a PIN number. You can, however, call the bank and request a PIN number so you can do cash advance. If you're building your credit, why would you do a cash advance? Oh my God, somebody's going to run with that. Somebody's going to go get a secure credit card and they're going to get a PIN number so they can do cash advance. Oh, it's the... Let me go before I go on giving more personal opinion to credit cards. Thank you for watching. If you have any, I don't want to know. Google is here for you. Google could have answered that question for you, young lady. Toodles. Y'all have a blessed one.